Hello, hope everybody's doing okay. Welcome back to 9 Years in China with old teacher Kenny. I hope you're enjoying what I've been doing so far, just telling little stories about things that go on over there, just living life there, teaching. Today I thought we'd have a little bit of fun with a pronunciation issue that's really big in China. Remember, English is a loud language, especially American English. It's much louder to me than the British. And often the Chinese students, are very careful about their pronunciation, and they want to save face and not make mistakes and things like that. But if you want to have a lot of fun, if you want to kill about half a class in China, one of the sounds they have a lot of problems with, and it's a fun one, is the owl sound, like now, cow. They are low, usually low, instead of like, we study Chinese and we go, ni hao, but they don't say it like that. It's low, ni hao, and like yao ming instead, yao ming, like we might say in America. And so the owl sound is a lot of fun to teach. And one of the words that we like to use is downtown. We want to go downtown shopping. And what I would do usually, I would point at a student. I say, I mimic what I say, and I go downtown. And you hear this downtown. Not quite. I point at somebody else. I say, use that girl, maybe, and I say, downtown. You just, downtown. And I go, because I want them to have a strong owl sound so they can, not speak more American, but they'll sound real, sound more natural than always the low pitch that I hear all the time. And so maybe I would just get to class and I would start over here in one spot, and I get everybody to say, I go downtown, they go downtown, and maybe point at some boy and I say downtown, and he might go downtown, and everybody go ha, and I point at the next one and go downtown, and this would go on for a long time, and usually, but you'd have some people that would get it perfect. They just hear what I say and go downtown right now, and they would get it. But it's really, really, really cute. They go, well, downtown. I go, it's not downtown. I go, downtown, no, go downtown. Say it slow, and eventually, they would get pretty close. Then another sound, for some reason, the sound of W, they say every time, like wah, every time there's probably in a sentence, they're saying something about themselves, and they go wah, blah, 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 or like lao wai, the term for foreigner, why, wishima, what. They use W all the time, but when they see it in English, it's like it's foreign, And one of the words I always noticed they had a hard time with is just wood, knock on wood. I write knock on wood up on the board, and they go, ud. So, what? They go, I say it again, wood, and ud. Ud if I could, that kind of stuff. I go, what is that? Where's that coming from? Because I know for a fact that they say the sound of W constantly. That's a big sound in Chinese. And I'm going, they got a mental issue. It probably came from a teacher. So I was big on studying Hanyu Pinyin, the Chinese alphabet. So up on the board, I might like write X-I, Shi, Wang, like to wish, to hope, W-A-N-G, Shi Wang. Alright, And I say, all right. And I say, washi wong. And I say, mimic me, Wolfong. And they go, washi wong. I said, perfect. All right. Then I would write wood under Wong, and I go, she would. Now, you gotta understand, I'm mixing Chinese and English together to get a result. So, I would say, first I repeat again, washi Wong. Then I say, washi wood. Washi wood. Hey, the English and the Chinese, and eventually they would start getting that, wah. And why, I never know, but I encountered this everywhere I went in China. They always had these problems like this. And I know it comes from the way they're being taught. Nobody ever said the Chinese and English, is the same. Everybody thinks that Chinese and English has got to be totally different. There's no similarities. We're just people, we can only make so many sounds. It doesn't matter if you're Chinese or Japanese or Russian or whatever. We can only do so much as people. So anyhow, downtown, and downtown, no, downtown, knock on wood, so getting them to do these little sounds correctly, sometimes it's quite challenging. It's also quite funny. And like I said, if you're a teacher, or you're going to have some fun, play that game and just watch what happens. And there's a lot more, okay? But anyhow, hope you had a good day, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon.